Actually, we're ready? I think we're ready, right?
Call over.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the regular meeting, the North Branford Planning and Zoning Commission, Thursday, January 16th, 2025, to order at 6:34 p.m. Seated tonight for the meeting is regular members Ponder, Sienna. To my right is recording secretary Janet Green and David Perkins, the town planner, and I'm the acting chair, Geldenzi. First order of business, pledge of allegiance.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. So, before we dive into this, I need a motion. We're going to add an A24 referral to the addition to the Public Works building. Agenda item. So it's, if you can make a motion to add an A24 referral.
A24?
An A24 referral to the addition to the Public Works building on the agenda item. It's under 6A.
So moved.
All right. Do I have a second? All right. All in favor?
Aye.
That's added. All right. Next is the minutes of the January 2nd meeting. I was there and Ron Perry was absent. You want to push these off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we push these off. All right, we'll push those to the next meeting. All right, next on the agenda is a public hearing and possible action. It's application 2024-29, 64 Lanes Pond Road, R80 zone. Special use permit request under section 44.6.1F for the construction of a 50 by 30 pavilion for recreational use for family events and gatherings. Owner applicant Melinda and Lou Fonda. This is a public hearing. So, seated, we'll go into the public hearing. So seated for the public hearing is regular member Ponder, Sienna, and I'm acting chair Geldenzi. If you can read the legal notice, if you have it.
Please insert the following legal ad in the sound on Thursday, January 2nd, 2025, and Thursday, January 9th, 2025. Legal notice, North Branford Planning and Zoning Commission. Notice is hereby given that the North Branford Planning and Zoning Commission will hold a public hearing at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, January 16th, 2025 at the North Branford Town Hall, 909 Foxham Road, North Branford, Connecticut. Consider the following. A, application 2024-29 special use permit. Request under section 44.6.1F for the construction of a 50 by 30 foot pavilion for recreational use for family events and gatherings at 64 Lanes Pond Road. Owner applicant Melinda and Louis Fonda. At this hearing, all interested persons may appear and be heard, and written communications will be received. Copies of proposals are on file for public inspection in the Town Hall Planning Department. Robert Nowak, Chairman.
Okay, thank you. So before we get into the public hearing and the rules, I just want to fully disclose that these are my neighbors, Melinda and Lou, 64 Lanes Pond Road. I live at 66 Lanes Pond Road in the back of them. I am going to still cede for the chair. I'll chair this public hearing. I'll participate in discussions, but for full transparency and to avoid any conflict of interest, even considerations, I will not vote. So I'll abstain from voting.
If you don't vote, can we vote because we don't have a quorum now? What don't you reconsider, Bill, and,
Or we could wait for Paul.
Right, I mean,
I feel confident that I can be unbiased and objective.
I don't have a problem
And I
with
think
that.
it'll be very apparent. I've been on this commission 20 years. I've been nothing but objective and unbiased.
and if you vote in favor of it, then it helps it get through.
Right, exactly.
If you vote against it,
If Paul comes in the meantime, maybe I'll recuse myself. But if not, we'll go forward. All right. So, doesn't not many people here, but just for the rules, we'll have the applicant present their application, and then we'll ask, we'll have some discussion possibly, and then at that point, we'll open it up to the public. We'll ask anyone that's voting or wants to give comments against it, come up first. And then after that, we'll have folks come up that are in favor of it. And then, once we're done with that, we'll close the public hearing, we'll go into deliberations, and we'll take action on it. So, Lou, Melinda, if you guys don't mind.
Hi,
Nice. Yeah, name and address, please.
I'm Melinda Fonda, 64 Lanes Pond Road.
Lou Fonda, 64 Lanes Pond Road.
We're asking for approval of our application because we have a very large family and we seem to be the hub where everybody likes to come and meet. In the past, we have put up tents, and on a windy day that can be dangerous. We actually at one point had the tent hit the house. And the size is because a portion of it will have our pizza oven that currently resides in the yard underneath it. So that takes up a lot of space, which is why we made it bigger.
No, that's it.
Any questions from you guys?
I don't have any questions at the moment. It's very pretty.
What's that?
No, I appreciate you supplying the illustration. So,
we did change the regulations a few months ago so that these oversized accessory buildings could be approved by special permit rather than going to the ZBA. They did have to go to the ZBA anyway because they have excess of 2% coverage of accessory buildings on the lot, so they have been approved by the zoning board of appeals for that.
Yeah, just curious, but what are the materials of construction? Is it wood? Just a curiosity thing.
What's that?
Is it wood?
Wood construction.
Wood, yeah, cool, nice.
But as you can see from the plans, I mean, it's the footing structure that's there.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, good,
It's
yeah.
engineered, it's not like it's throwing something out.
Yeah, yeah, cool. Any comments? We can still entertain comments after the public hearing, but take your time.
So we do have the
Yeah.
mailings to the abutters. Was performed, the sign was up, and
one of the neighbors showed up.
Yeah, I got the mailing. I can confirm that. Twice. The ZBA as well. I don't have any further questions. It's like a well-built pavilion.
We really want
Soon to
to
be
have
well-built.
it, we want to have it a safe place.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's where we got it engineered.
Yep.
Is there power out to the pavilion?
Is it what?
Power, electric?
There will be power, yes.
Were there any, does staff have any comments? Anything from staff?
Engineering,
no.
No, okay. Yep.
This will be inspected by the building inspector?
Yes.
For footings and
Oh, yeah.
that type of thing? Is this independently built
Yes.
or a kit?
Oh,
No,
no,
no.
independently. It's been designed to be, and it's been engineered to be built to the specifications that
Yeah, it's not a kit.
we were looking at. Although I did learn about kits today when I was at town hall, so,
You did.
yeah,
The Amish.
someone was
yeah,
in
of course.
reviewing the pavilion for the town, and that was telling me that there's, you can get the Amish
I heard about this, yeah.
kits.
I have any questions.
We'll open it up.
I have no-
We'll open it, we gotta open it up to public and then we have time to discuss. Thank you both, appreciate it. All right, anyone in the public like to speak against this application? Hearing and seeing none. Anyone want to speak in favor of the application? Okay, hearing none.
I motion we close the public hearing.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Aye. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, any further discussion on this? Nope.
Not for me.
No? Okay. There's a motion here?
Yep.
Oh, you have it, yeah.
I make a motion to approve planning and zoning application number 2024-29, special use permit request under section 44.6.1F to allow for construction of an oversized pavilion, 1,500 square feet in the rear yard at 64 Lanes Pond Road, map 75B, lot 1B, R80 zone, applicant owner Melinda Lou Fonda, as described in the submitted application documents, with the following standard conditions, 2, and special condition 21. Reason for the approval include the proposed detached oversized pavilion complements the existing property and neighborhood. The proposed pavilion meets the required zoning setbacks.
So I think your special condition 21 may be that it's not to be used for commercial purposes, just to get that on the record.
All right, to read aloud, special condition 21 will be not to be used for personal business.
Commercial.
Commercial business.
Commercial uses, I guess.
Commercial
Well,
use.
Whatever Dave said. All right. Second?
I'm going to second, but I got a question. Is that politically correct to do it that way? Or do I have to ask my question before I second?
No, second, then discussion.
Okay, I second. Of course, birthday parties. Do weddings within the family constitute a commercial?
If it's not for money, it's not commercial.
Just want to make sure you're covered with the birthday parties and the weddings and.
Yeah, we're not gonna be renting it out, just for.
Yeah. Good
The
question.
second's out there.
Good, okay.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right. Motion passes 3-0. Yep, see you guys. All right. Next on the agenda, old business, none. Under 6A, new business, application 2025-1, 290 Forest Road, R40 zone. Site plan request under section 23, schedule A, line B1, to build a two-story addition, 51 by 39.6, 2120 square feet, to existing public works building under Town of North Branford, applicant Chris Holden, town engineer. And also we add that 824, or is that a separate thing? We were adding it, but,
We can add it.
okay, we'll just add it.
We should
Add it.
probably just deal with that first.
So this proposal is an addition of, as you said, 2120 square foot building. It's adjacent to the existing building. It's on a paved area, so we're not increasing any of the impervious area of the property. It's consistent with the current use. So I believe that the 8-24 meets the requirements of a positive review.
All right.
So the 824 request is for a positive letter to be written to the council saying that it's in conformance with the POCD.
You just need a thumbs up from us?
Yeah.
Any discussion on that? Any issues? We good? Yeah, we're in approval of that.
So let's make a motion.
Make a motion.
I make a motion to approve the
A24 referral.
A24 referral.
Second? Second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. Motion passes. We recommend approval. All right.
So it's a combination of remodeling some of the interior space as well as the addition, the outgrowing the space, and need to make sure that we bring it up to good working conditions. I believe it's going to be, let Director Marola talk about that, but it's more locker rooms, bathrooms, facilities, and improve the break room area, and also the deputies or assistant director's office, so that he's no longer in a closet. And some minor drainage work will be done as part of this.
Okay.
Any major questions? So currently, we have
Looks nice.
a trailer outside with office space. We have four people out there, so that's what the expansion's all about. Between that and we had to add in more locker space. I don't know if it shows it really in here, but I think you're.
Yeah.
So it's all, the locker rooms are gonna be expanded, bathrooms are getting expanded.
Nice.
And,
It's a nice
that's
looking
gonna bring
building.
the-
Yes, it's nice.
Yeah, every floor employees back in the office where they belong.
And
Yeah.
what color is it?
I'm not sure the color yet, I haven't picked it.
Well, that's important. We need to know what the color is.
May not be tonight.
They're gonna be neutral colors.
Like lime green or?
Yeah,
Purple.
purple, yeah, come on, purple and white.
We're gonna go with purple, yeah.
It's a really nice elevation though, that's a nice.
We like the cupola.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's actually gonna be
Yeah.
operational.
Yeah,
We try to make it a little bit more pleasant to look at.
for sure.
I did request a color rendition of the building for us to review, and it was not supplied.
Yeah. Hard to do, yeah.
It wasn't supplied.
Not available yet, I believe.
Not available.
Yeah, they haven't created that.
You probably want to make it more attractive than the building across the
Yeah,
street.
probably great.
Don't say that on camera.
I mean, I was gonna do it for reviews, so.
No, I think the building has a New England look to
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah.
sort of the prow.
Really
The
nice.
prow of the ship over there.
Mm.
Yeah.
You have to renovate the rest of it now to fit.
I know the line runs,
Most of it's new now, so that's good.
the,
Compared to when I walked in there.
Yeah.
the Wallingford Electric and, what's it, UL, that other company down that end?
Yeah, United Illuminating.
Is it on the Wallingford side?
Oh,
or-
yeah, we've been Wallingford. Yeah, we're at the end of the line. We're the last building on Wallingford.
Oh, wow. Didn't know that. You guys have any comments, questions?
Is there site work outside the building? Or is it all,
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some drainage work. We have a couple of drains to remove. We're gonna reshape, the north side of the parking lot for drainage reasons. We're tying the existing drains that are there. The rest of it pavement. It's gonna be grass, gas in, we're gonna bring, fiber in. Oh, yeah. The town's putting up their old fiber lines, so we're gonna have all fiber. And we just upgraded all the power in the whole building now, so that's all done.
Staff have any comments?
no, I think the town engineer, oh, this is for the A24. No, we don't have a.
No comments.
Yeah, no, I think everything is quite clear.
Okay. You guys
Is
have
this,
any?
is this project going out to,
Out the bid?
Out the bid.
outside contractor to build, or is it going to be done in-house?
No, it's gonna be bid out. We may do some of the work, you know, the excavation stuff, but right now it's all getting bid out just in case we get into the busy season and we can't do it, so,
So will this go through the permanent project committee?
yeah.
Double check the heating and cooling.
We already designed our home, so we're good.
Any other comments,
I'm good.
questions? Barry?
No, no questions. Everything looked good.
Okay. All right, there's a motion out there. Someone wants to read it?
That you,
I didn't have it. I would already did. I got the one on 64 Plains Road.
Yeah.
I got like 8 of them, but
I think I gave it to you, didn't I?
I passed them,
Oh, okay.
hold on.
I delegate.
So these are all the ones I got. And it's 64 Plains Road.
Yeah. No, this is not it. No, this is the.
I only have so many papers.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not.
I can.
This is the next one, but I've been holding on to this one.
All right.
I can handle this one.
Dave, the special conditions 21 and 22?
No, that's the
I
next
don't
one.
think we have any.
No, okay.
And I would skip
Yeah, won't read.
that one.
Okay. So don't read 1C, that's not a part of it?
Well, we can talk about that. The standard condition 1C is that a bond be put up for erosion controls and everything else. It's a town project.
Yeah.
Do they need to give us money to fix it?
So we'll just
So
remove
waive it.
1C off the.
Yeah.
Oh, just
okay,
pull
special
1C.
condition. All right.
And you can just read the sheets.
Yeah, I'll read the sheet. Thanks. All right. I make a motion to approve planning and zoning application number 2025-1, site plan request under section 23, schedule A, line B1 for construction of a 2-story addition, approximately 2,120 square feet, onto existing public works building at 290 Forest Road, assessor map 46C, lot 13, R40, owner, town of North Branford, applicant Chris Holden, town engineer, as contained in submitted application documents and shown on plans entitled Proposed Additional Plan 290 Forest Road, 46C 13, North Branford, Connecticut, prepared by Nafas and Young Engineers, Incorporated, dated December 31st, 2024. North Branford DPW, renovation and addition, 290 Forest Road, Northford, Connecticut, conceptual submission title sheet prepared by AEP MI Design and Consultants, dated February 19th, 2024, consisting of the following sheet. Sheet A103, roof plan, dated March 7th, 2024. A201, north elevation, dated March 7th, 2024. Sheet A202, east elevation, dated March 7th, 2024. Sheet A203, south elevation, dated March 7th, 2024. Sheet A300, building section and stair detail, dated March 7th, 2024. Sheet A101, ground floor plan, dated March 7th, 2024. With the following standard conditions: 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, and no listed special conditions.
All right, second.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes 3-0. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Yep.
So, while you guys are here, just change the subject a little bit because other business is coming up. Swale in front of the police department,
Yeah.
it's not working.
It's not focused on.
What?
It's not what?
It's not working. I mean, you put some dirt in there, you put a grass in there.
Well, it's draining.
What?
It's definitely working more than it was before, for sure.
Right. Well, it really should be engineered to a certain extent and have some sort of a water quality to it and have
More plantings.
a rain garden effect that would put some plantings there and make the front of the building,
Well, whatever was put on the plan originally,
well,
the plantings or whatever, I don't know where
well,
they
there were no plantings. There was an assumption that that water would drain,
Right,
and it's clearly not
it's not gonna.
draining. And so somebody needs to do something about it. And I know you guys have been sort
Well,
of,
now the option is to just pipe it the rest of the way and get rid of it.
well, or the other option is to make a water garden and put some plants in there and make it look like a nice garden in front of the police department.
It does drain, it just has to build up to drain. We shot it with the laser, there's only 2 inches of pitch from the upper pipe to the lower pipe.
So it's not.
Correct, but it's
so-
not draining because the water table's right there.
No, it's not draining because it's all clay underneath.
Well, that's
So
why
it's
the
not,
water
it's not,
table
it's
is
not
right
the
there.
way they thought it was gonna work originally. They thought it was gonna infiltrate down into the ground.
And it's clear
And then,
back to
and
it.
then it goes into the pipe as an overflow.
Right,
So we dug it down to try to do that, and that's not gonna happen.
and you hit hard pan,
We hit solid clay.
yeah.
So then
So-
we put sand in and stone to get some drainage, and then we're gonna grow grass in there.
Right, but you're not, that's my point, is you're not gonna grow grass in there. You're
Oh,
gonna grow, you need to,
I think it's gonna grow.
well,
We can evaluate, you know, the situation out there and see what we can do, get some wetland plantings possibly in there or something. We can see what we can
Yeah,
do.
whatever you guys want, I mean, it doesn't make a difference to me.
Yeah.
We already grassed it, but it was too late to grow.
it's not gonna grow because it's always
It's
wet.
December.
It'll grow by spring.
Well,
I'll be sure to do it.
talk to the town engineer. I'd like to have a discussion with you and the commission
You guys come up with whatever you want, and I'll do it.
to create some sort of a solution to the problem because
So if you want, I can work
it
with
needs
Dave.
to be engineered, it needs to be planned, it can't just be.
I can work with Dave to come up with some kind of.
Yeah, that's fine, I mean, again, it's still part of their project, we're just fixing, you know, and there's gotta be money, there's a money involved, so.
Well, I don't know whose project it is, I just know from planning and zoning that it was supposed to look, you know, it was supposed to drain and infiltrate and work, and it's not working.
Right.
So it is an issue for this commission as
Well, it's
well
not
as.
infiltrating, but it is draining.
We'll take a look in.
Yeah,
It's
In
a
fact,
plan.
there's a half inch of water
Yeah.
there.
And we'll see what we can do.
A rain garden kind of thing.
Yeah,
Not so bad.
so the wet plantings that can
Popular.
survive.
Get the garden club involved.
Yeah.
Where's the maintenance that comes along?
Good
We
thing to
have
look
a
at
town
too.
garden club.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be too much.
No, the maintenance is minimal, it's
Just
like
grows
what
on
we
its
did
own.
over at the high
Some
school.
grasses or something in there.
Where I said,
Have
don't
all
go
natural
go that long,
A
stay away
cattail's
from
thrown
it.
in there.
Yeah.
Once you get it going, it's just does its own thing. The maintenance is, that's the best part.
Well, it's
It'll
still
be,
maintenance.
We'll have to look, yeah.
It'll be helpful for the MS4 as well.
Well, we'll discuss it, because if it's not maintenance friendly, then we, you know.
It's
I-
totally maintenance
Well,
friendly.
it is, but it doesn't,
And
it's
it'll
not gonna
look-
look like what they want it to look like, so. And it makes no difference to me, you guys tell me what you wanna plant in there, I'll plant it, but what was there before definitely wasn't working. And I talked to the engineer that designed it, so.
I'll contact them, we'll see.
The only other thing you do is dig it, I mean, you have to go monstrous hole to make it.
No, you can solve the problem by doing a rain garden and engineering it.
All right. Well,
And it will be less maintenance than what you're throwing at it now.
matter of opinion, but.
Yeah, now we were just gonna mow it when it grows.
Now you can go in and be mowing the water.
You seen our mower with the dual wheels?
All right, yeah, we'll work with Chris, we'll, whatever you guys want. I mean, you guys are gonna present it to the police department, not me.
Well, I'm just saying it was, it was part of the plan. And that we
Yeah,
sort of
we'll
get
pull the
left-
plans up and see
we
what
sort of
Yeah,
get
but we'll
left
have
out
you-
of-
Well, part of the plan was rock, I mean, that's what was on the original plan. They had a garden, they had a garden down the other end, out of the wetlands, out of the wet area. There was never plants in the wet areas, up around, just on the berms. And they cut, they cut the plants out because they were in the lawn. They weren't in, there was never plants, as far as I know, in the plan that was in the
Well, because it
main
was
water.
supposed to infiltrate,
Right.
but it's not. So we need to do something about it because it looks terrible.
All right, so, well, yeah, just send me something, because I'm gonna have to answer to the building committee after this. So just send me a letter saying that you want changes. Because then I can take it out of the project, I think. If there's anything like that.
Okay,
Then I have to fix the drainage on the backside of the building too now.
and I haven't looked at that, but
Yeah.
I understand the problems back there.
Yeah, right, good. All right, yeah, so we'll get something together and then, but send me something to me, just saying that we're making the changes so I can send it to the building committee. And we'll submit what Chris and I and Danny come up with, and we'll bring it back to you guys. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
You have specific plans you're looking at? Or we're gonna?
Well, I think I've been missing my microphone the whole time. I think, you should work with the town engineer to develop a plan for
Sounds good.
a water garden.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
No fish.
Yeah, you can have some.
Koi fish and frogs.
Goldfish.
Goldfish.
Bullfrogs.
Bullfrogs, yeah. That's right.
We'll stock it for fishing.
Yes, bass.
Some money.
Trout.
All right, we're going to 7, other business.
Yep.
Under A, approval of house numbers for new subdivision at 43 Totucket Road. You have something in your packet. Yes. From the town assessor, Dave Ambrose. So what's the story here?
So this subdivision, we approved tentatively
Oh, these two. Oh, yeah, these, the other day, yeah.
Yeah.
last meeting, and the properties are actually in Branford,
Except for the
but the
frontage.
driveways are in North Branford, so the lot numbers should be associated with the driveways. And I did touch base with Branford, and they agreed that it was a better idea if we assigned the numbers than
Got
they
it.
did.
Okay.
And so I think they're hearing the application at their meeting in February.
Got it. So, do they have to see these and adopt these? No, we adopt them. There's 47 and 43 are the numbers.
Yeah, we're adopting them.
Then we just say that's what the numbers are.
Correct.
Okay, got it. So do we need to discuss this and motion?
Harry needs to make his
Oh,
motion,
motion.
you know?
Yeah,
Well, any discussion on this?
yeah.
Do you like 47?
It's odd.
40.
Everybody on that side of the street is odd.
Odd?
I like it, and it matches the numbers that's already.
You want to live on the odd side, right?
Yeah. We can go against the grain and make it an even
Where's-
number. It's gonna really throw the post office.
Where's
away.
45? That's what I want to know.
Well, there wasn't a lot of, from what I understand, there wasn't a lot of room over there for numbers, so.
Okay.
Got it. No, hey. Any discussion, Ron?
Not at all.
You okay, Barry?
No,
Thank God, okay.
I make a motion to approve the following street addresses for 2 lots in the approved TZC application number 2024-25, 43 Tocket Road, subdivision of parcel in conjunction with the town of Branford for the creation of 3 lots known as 72 Hilltop Drive, Branford, with frontage and driveway on Tocket Road, North Branford, as Lot 147, number 47 Tocket Road, map 7, lot 4C, and lot number 2, 43 Tocket Road, map 7, lot 4, with the following special conditions. 23, condition upon approval from the town of Branford for their subdivision approval.
All right, second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Just a quick question. This will automatically be updated through our 911 system?
That was the whole reason for us
Yes.
selecting the addresses.
Very
yes.
good.
All right, all in favor?
And it's a little strange because they're in Branford,
Yeah.
so they call 911 and say they're in North Branford at that address.
Yeah.
But they're actually in Branford, so. I mean, I did have conversation with the chief, and yeah, it's a little complicated, but that's why we're assigning the numbers, so it's on our street.
Sounds good.
All right, let's do the approval again. All in favor?
Aye.
Ponder motioned, Sienna second. Motion passes 3-0. All right, that moves us to town planners report.
Did everybody get their package
Yes.
mailed out? When did you get yours?
Saturday or Monday. I didn't check the mail on Saturday,
Right.
but it was in there Monday morning, or Monday afternoon.
Yeah, I think Monday.
And when did you get yours, Ron?
I don't remember, but it was in plenty of time.
Yeah.
Because Barry didn't get his.
Paul.
No,
Paul didn't get his.
He's had issues before.
Yeah.
Not
And he's
yet.
also has the same mailman, I assume, as Ron.
Ron, are you getting double packages?
I occasionally get one a week after the meeting. Because I'll come to the meeting like, I don't have a package, and then like a week later I'll get it.
Yeah, so
That's hit and miss though. Most of the time I get it. Almost all the time. Occasionally not.
So Paul didn't get his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's not here tonight because he wasn't really happy about not getting it.
Okay.
We're on the same street.
I know, yeah. So that's been working okay, that's not a problem as far as the three of you
I've
are.
always got mine on time.
What?
I've always got mine on time. I haven't been on the planning commission.
Yeah, but it's late.
As long as Bill either.
I've gotten it historically on time. Just occasionally there was one.
Yeah,
There was
well,
one
that's a-
about 3 months ago. I got it literally like a week after, but that was an anomaly.
That's a
yeah.
blip, right.
That's a blip. I normally get them. Actually, this reminded me, because I was thinking this meeting was next week. So I got it and I'm like, oh wait, that's right, we have a meeting this week. It usually reminds me we have a meeting.
Now remind me, Dave, if, say by Tuesday, the week of, if we don't have it, can we stop by here and pick one up?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But Lynn sends it, the emails anyway.
And-
And
does
we're trying
that,
to we're trying to back it up with some sort of email,
Yeah.
Okay.
but that's a new thing that we're learning. I'd like to get into some more planning issues as we go forward. And I've worked in some other towns that have 2 meetings a month. And rather than having a planning and zoning meeting each meeting of the month, we could have a planning meeting, the first meeting of the month, and a zoning meeting, the second meeting of the month. So that we can sort of put our thinking caps on about planning and not have to worry about all this stuff. We got plenty of time, we can receive applications at the planning meeting and then hear them at the zoning meeting so that the issues that Paul has about not seeing something ahead of time would be taken care of. A lot of times I'll receive an application and just bring it to the commission and we'll go from there. But we actually have 30 days. The receipt of the application is the date of the next meeting of the commission after the actual receipt in my office of the application. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
So we have time to look at it a little bit and delay it for 2 weeks and then hear it. Or it may be a month. Is that something that would interest you guys to go that direction?
I don't probably, my only concern, and we can still balance this, is if some months we're really busy, so what I just want to avoid is having 10 public hearings you
Right.
know, on the zoning meeting, we're here, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I think we
I'm
can,
exaggerating, but,
yeah,
It has happened.
it has happened, yeah, we've been there, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's tough getting,
well, I
home at
think,
midnight
I
and
think we
getting up
can,
at 4, you know?
we don't have to be steadfast.
Well, that's what I'm saying, so if we've got a busy zoning, we can just push the planning meeting in, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, we're not steadfast.
Yeah,
It would
exactly.
just be like,
Yeah. Mhm.
and,
I mean, I've been on, sometimes we've gone a couple meetings, we don't have a meeting. We don't have a meeting.
Right.
It's canceled because of, Kerry was trying to do these planning things during those. Sometimes we had them, sometimes we didn't. Yeah.
right. And you all know that Trish resigned.
Yep. Yeah,
So
so
we-
that, is it the town commission that appoints this new person, right? I don't know how that works.
Well, it gets recommendations from the town commissions
commission,
to
yeah.
the council
Oh, the
to
council,
appoint
right.
people.
Right.
The board currently has Republicans and Democrats. I think you only have 3 left, so there's 3 and 1. So both of the new people need to be U's or D's. Which means that Paul can't move up because he's an R,
Oh, okay.
and he would overbalance the
Right.
current status of the board.
In other words, candidate recruitment from the Democratic Party has to move a person forward. They submit the name to the town council.
Yeah.
That's when it gets approved.
Okay.
I understand, being the other party,
Yes.
that you have a candidate.
Correct.
Right, I still got that lens, like,
He's out.
did you only send the letter?
No, but his term is up.
got it.
All right. Good, okay. Yeah, I think we just remain flexible. I mean, if there's not,
Well, I'll just push people off
yeah.
to the next meeting unless we have too many or it's too
Yeah.
urgent or whatever,
Yeah,
but we'll try to
that's what I mean,
focus
yeah.
on planning issues for one meeting and zoning issues for the other. I think that's a healthy way to go.
I'm just out of curiosity, not to ask stupid questions, but I mean, can you kind of pick and choose, like you said, and if there's an urgent one, we have the planning meeting, but it's urgent, can you attach the urgent zoning one to the planning meeting?
Sure.
And push the others off, we can do whatever we want, right?
We can do whatever we want,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, good, yeah, there's not like hard rules to, who's first has to go first.
No.
It's up to you. Okay, good. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I don't have any problem with it.
No, I'm going off on a tangent too. Getting bombarded with questions about what are you doing at the intersection near the plaza in North Branford, Starbucks. You know, there's things going out there that's going to be the transfer station for bulk pickup. You know what?
A new
There's a lot of
rotary.
things about bulk pickup.
Oh, yeah, and
It's a favorite
the
one.
rejection of the duty property. I mean, it was going to be a hotel and other stuff like that. And actually, it's quite hilarious, but how are these people not getting the information? I mean, people are seriously asking me questions that make me giggle.
The one thing I can
Watch
say
the
is check the town hall and check permits. You can check anything. Watch the planning and zoning
Yeah.
committee
Yeah.
meetings. Watch the town hall meeting. You'll be more informed.
Yeah.
If you're relying to get information from Facebook or rumor mill, that's probably not the best source to get your
Yeah,
information.
that's the
from.
problem, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's recorded, it's public record. It's
Yeah.
all out there. Nothing's hidden. Yep. Okay, anything else?
I think that's it for me.
All right.
Seeing the completion of our agenda, I motion we adjourn.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Meeting's closed, adjourned.